Hi you guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. This stamp here, well, I just came at a good stopping point, so now I'm like starting my video at the beginning. Anyhow, this stamp here went unused in my stash. I really loved all of the elements in this stamp set here, and I thought it would make a great holiday card or, holiday cards. But I actually have a friend who just moved into a new place, and I need to make him a congratulations on your new home card. Okay, you guys, I am done. I can't believe it. So I did stamp out other images, and as you can see here, I was trying to play with like different colors. I messed up here with the black with this couch because I was playing with my my W's, and then I realized my one nib on one of my W's was terrible. It messed up my legs. Therefore, I ended up trying to use my black marker, and then that was like way too harsh. So I'm like, okay, I need to stay with my W's. And then I just decided, as you saw, to touch my W's to my black to get that darker color, but without it being super dramatic compared to the lines, like the stamp lines on my couch, which I know some artists will use a multi-liner, which, I do own those. They'll take a multi-liner, or this is my Fiber Castile liner, and go through and make these more prominent, but I feel like the lines are prominent enough. I don't need to do that to make them pop more, but that's what some people do. Again, I'm not that great. So for trying 3 times and then getting these 2 done back to back within 40 minutes, I'm going to be honest, it took like 40 minutes. I think I did decent. So very happy with those. Now I just need to figure out my layouts. Again, one needs to be a thank you card and one needs to be a welcome home card. So as far as layouts go, I need, what do I need? I need to put my markers to the side and write down what I used. But I need a layout. And I was using this one layout in like the last 4 to 5 cards that I've shown you guys. And I actually have current cards I need to share with you guys, but I had to get this done, so those videos got put on the back burner. This here, I'll do a Christmas card later with this couch. I'm kind of burnt out a little bit at the moment. Okay, so after some thinking, I'm gonna keep the same stamp set out for one of these. I really love this sentiment, congrats on your new home. I love the large font, and then I love the small font underneath. And I think it would be super cute just put right here in the corner of this couch. Again, I'm still like a little unsure of the layout here because I almost had this perfectly centered. I did have an idea to like die cut around this to make this smaller since I love layering. So I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do around this couch, but I definitely know that I'm going to use this sentiment. So I'm going to heat emboss this because I really want this to pop just like this couch is on my card. So I have all of my embossing supplies just in this little tote here. Eventually I'll have them in a drawer or something like that, but honestly it's really convenient, so it might not change just because I keep this all just underneath my desk right next to me on the left. So all I have to do is pull it out, and I have every single thing: Versamark, my gun, my embossing buddy, my coffee filters, and then my embossing powder at my fingertips. need to add something to pick up this shine from my sentiment. Oh, those Nouveau drops that I was debating about. I think I should bring those out. So over to my rolling cart. Perfect. Okay, I really like that. So what I realize is, like I said in my haul video, I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to keep my Nouveau drops, but in reality, I haven't played with them in quite some time. And that's pretty much all I needed to do to rediscover my love for them. And also have like a little tool on hand, because I don't own a lot of embellishments. And these, I bought these in almost every color that was on Amazon at the time. I bought them, and I also was gifted some. I just wanted like a little complete collection. And the reason I purchased these was because I wanted to have something that I can use to embellish my cards and give it some texture. And these do give it some shine because the light reflects off of it. And I thought these were a better investment instead of like the sticker enamel buttons, those things, just because again, I don't like having to buy like tons and tons of things. So for me, I thought this was like more bang for my buck. So now with my little pen handy, I think I'm going to keep these in my rotation and use them. Guys, I'm done with my card. This is not exactly what I had in my head. My focal point, this couch here, is what I had in my head, but the coloring, I'm going to say I love this. Like, I really do love the coloring, but I know it can be better. I'm just not there yet as far as my skills go, but I am very happy with the depth that I achieved, like in between the cushions, and then me making the gray legs and having some gray piping there. Now I decided to just keep the area around the couch basic, but very sharp. And again, I just went with some black confetti just to keep the detail here, but to show, hey, you did it. I have the shine here on the congratulations sentiment, and my Nouveau drops also reflect light to give some shine and a bit of texture. Not texture, a bit of dimension. Well, actually, it is technically texture, because if you fill it, you get a bump. So you get shine and texture from the Nouveau drops, which helps tie in this sentiment here from the bottom and helps it stand out from the flat stamping that I did with the honeybee stamps. Now, again, I'm really glad I used my Nouveau drops, because when I was doing my D-stash, deciding on whether or not to keep these. So I'm like, okay, I need to give these another play. And of course, the first card I made since my D-stash, I went ahead and took these out. And yes, I have decided to keep my almost 40 Nouveau drops. I just added a little glue here because I taped this down, but I think I just missed this little corner. So all in all, this card is different from what I've currently been making. If you look back on like my last 3-4 cards, they've been kind of like vintagey. But that's the great thing about crafting. Our styles change so much, and we can pretty much do whatever we want. And this card is still in line with like what I love. So I can be vintage one day, and the next day I can be, I guess you would say this is kind of clean and simple. And I'm very happy with this. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I did this, because it's just so different from what I've been doing. Anyhow, so again, just the quick recap was I used my Simon Hurley stamp here called Welcome Home. Used the couch with some of these Copics. I used about 4 Copics to color the couch. Lots of shading and blending. Try my best. I used the confetti from the honeybee stamp set. All right, so I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. And thank you very much for watching me create this card with just a few stamp sets and a whole lot of patience with coloring. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.